Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Diabolically Clever New Ways to Protect Your Money. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. The old way of making, controlling, protecting, and spending your money are coming to a close. That era is coming to an end. America and other nations used to be all about making money, saving your money, and spending your money the way you want to spend it. Money used to be considered as something that was owned by the people who earned it. If you worked for it, then it was considered to be yours. If you made it, then you could do whatever you wanted to do with it, almost whatever you wanted to do with it. That era is fading fast. Why is that? Because there are those that believe that you should not be able to do whatever you wish with your money now. You should only be allowed to do with it what they think you should be able to do with it. And if they don't like how you're spending or allocating your money, then they should be able to control it or take it from you because they believe they know what's best for your money. They believe they know more about spending your money than you do. They believe they have better intentions than you do. They're going to use diabolically clever ways to gain control of your money and your wealth. This will involve seizing your money or assets or trying to force you into revealing all the money and assets that you own directly or indirectly. And because of that, many people will have to go to great lengths to prevent their wealth from being stolen or seized or God knows what else. So, how can people do this? How can they control and retain their money and wealth well into the future? Well, one of the things that the wealthy do is they take their money and their wealth and they put it into trusts or holding companies or in the name of another legal entity to make it harder for others to confirm that they control it. Now, there are a lot of exotic and very complicated legal ways to do this, but the goal is usually the same: to minimize your tax obligations in a perfectly legal way and to make it harder for prospective future plaintiffs are trying to sue you to get at your money. That's almost always the goal. What are some of the new strategies people will employ to hang on to their money? Well, one of the things that they'll do is they will start converting their cash into other things. One of the things they will start doing is they'll start transferring their money away from crypto, which has fallen out of favor because of a lack of trust and recent events, and they'll start transferring their money into other cash-generating assets. For example, one thing people are doing now is they are investing in something called litigation funding. This is where they will start a company or a fund that will analyze the litigation landscape, looking for lawsuits that they believe will have a high probability of success, and they will offer to fund those lawsuits. If they lose, then they get nothing. But if they win, then they can easily double their money when your lawsuit prevails. Some of these litigation funding firms are doing much better than many of the other investments out there in the current marketplace. This new business model is growing more successful all the time, and it's helping some plaintiffs raise the money they need to prevail in court, or some defendants, I should say, they need to prevail in court against the entities suing them. Another thing that many people are doing is they're converting their cash into real estate assets. There are so many tax benefits and financial benefits to investing in real estate now that it's becoming much more attractive, and people view it in a more positive light than they view cash in many instances. The next thing that people are doing is they're acquiring intellectual property or IP that's generating cash from licenses. These IP patents can be gold mines, and many of them are being sought after by investors all over the world. Another thing people are considering is investing more aggressively in high-end art. You have to be really careful with this because the art world is overrun with opportunists and scammers. You know, the art world is probably one of the most I would have to say the art world, is probably as overrun with criminals as the world of narcotics and white collar criminality is. It is that bad. Everybody out there is trying to create what they believe is a high-end painting, and then they try to build it up, and they try to soak potential investors who are thinking about purchasing it. One thing you have to remember is that if you purchase the art piece at the right time and store it in an offshore art storage facility that will help reduce the taxes on that art as it appreciates, then there are people who are doing well at this. But they are the exception. So when they come up with clever new ways to tax or seize your wealth, then the wealthy would just come up with even more clever ways to protect their wealth. So how will this all end? What will happen? Well, hiding and protecting one's wealth has been going on for thousands of years, and it will continue to proceed well into the future. After all, they say that the only thing more lucrative than making money is mitigating your taxes on it. That seems to be the favorite pastime of wealthy now, and has been for quite a long time. As far as clever new ways to go after your money are concerned, we suspect that many of the new tactics they will use to go after your money will involve new forms of money and new forms of wealth appropriation, and people will be stunned when these are announced. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.